Good evening, Shima girls. It's Shima here on Shima Hair 21, ready to give you these quick Shima hair checklist tips. So yeah, it's just a checklist. These things I've already gone over a lot of times, But every day I see that I'm getting newbies, and I just like doing a refresher course, every now and then, and keeping us inspired. Yeah, because a lot of us on a hair growth journey, when we want to do it the proper way, we need all the inspiration we can get. So I am here. I am here to keep us inspired and to keep refreshing us with the right tips that actually work for proper black hair growth. Okay, so welcome newbies again, and welcome to my old school Shima girls as well. So let's get started. I have about 10 Shima hair growth tips that is on the checklist today. So let's go over the number one. So the number one revolves around heat damage. Now, there's one thing I need you ladies to understand about heat damage. Some of us think that heat damage occurs over time when we're using these hot implements like the curling irons, the hot irons, on a day-to-day basis, or even if it's every other day, on a continuous basis. We think that that's the way heat damage occurs on our hair. Well, sad to say that heat damage only takes only one time of that hot iron being way too hot for our hair. Whether it's the curling iron, the flat iron, whether we're sitting under a hair dryer or whether we're using a blow dryer. It only takes one time of that forced heat to damage our protective barrier of our hair. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want heat damage on our hair because it's basically impossible to repair. Okay, you'll literally have to do a big chop. Okay, and we don't, that's a setback. We want to avoid every setback that we can avoid. Okay, so yes, heat damage can happen in one day, ladies, and it only takes again one time for that heat damage to destroy our hair or that area of our hair where we're where the heat damage really focused on. Number two, believe it or not, eye protection hair does not, I repeat, does not to be washed every single day, especially ladies if you are using protective styling. Please, ladies, try to understand when we have our hair in a protective style, it is protected. The word protected is in there for a reason. It is protected in that protective style. It is protected inside that simple donut bun. It is protected within the two-strand twist. It is protected inside that French braid or French twist. Okay, the bulk of our hair is hidden away. Therefore, it is protected. Therefore, it is away from the environmental effects. Of the dust, it is away from our own hands. Okay, it's away from ourselves in a way. Okay, so therefore our hair, our protection hair remains cleaner much longer. Okay, especially when you combine it with protective styling. Now, if you're constantly exercising, or you're doing, an activity that requires you to sweat out your hair a lot, or you're in a job that, there's a lot of dust everywhere, the common sense kicks in, that you definitely will be washing your hair every day or at least every other day. That's that's an extreme, extreme reason to wash your hair every day. But the majority of us, we're not sweating our hair all the time. We're not working in those conditions where our hair is constantly getting dirty. So in other words, our protection hair does not need to be washed every single day. The rule of thumb to follow when we're washing our hair is once every 7 to 10 days. That's not that I basically achieve my hair growth goals. I mean I'm still growing it out in a way, because I love long hair. I love me some long hair, don't I? But, it's once every 7 to 10 days. Okay. When it's in a protected style, you leave it in for a week to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you could unravel it and wash your hair. Okay. But you don't have to be washing her every single day. Again, you're over manipulating your hair when you do that. When you're washing your hair every single day, you're over manipulating your hair. Okay. Number three, back to protective styles. When we put our hair in a protective style, we need to understand that we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave our hair alone for either, if you are newbie, 3 days. Try to achieve at least 3 days to a full week to 2 weeks. Okay. We're gonna leave it alone for the most part. All we're gonna do is moisturize it. Okay. So what I used to do when I have my oils, I put it inside a spray bottle, and if it's braids, I spray the braids. If it's a French braid, I spray the French braid. You could do the same thing to your two-strand twist. or if you're wearing locks or anything like that, or flat twists, you can do the same. Try to make it easy for you. But you do not need to unravel your protective style each and every single time you're going to moisturize your hair. Again, think this, and the less manipulation, the better for your hair. It's in the protective style so that you won't have to manipulate it. Okay, so you can leave your hair alone so that it can grow. All right. So yes, when I was on my full-blown journey to grow my hair to booty length, I would put my hair in these protective styles, the French braid, the Shima bun, and I would not unravel it. I'll make sure that my hair was thoroughly moisturized with my oils. Okay, get your Shima hair argan oil at shimahaircare.com, ladies. Remember to keep your hair moisturized with the right Shima hair growth products and the Shima homemade hair butter as well. Okay, which contains Shima oil in it. All right. Okay, so you moisturize your hair thoroughly, all the hair from roots, from the roots to the tips. Then you proceed to do your two-strand twist, your French braid, your simple donut bun. Get creative with your protective styles. I have plenty of videos here on Shima Hair 21 showing creative, beautiful, gorgeous to die for protective styles. Okay, so get creative with your protective style, and then the next day you just moisturize the outside. Leave the inside is going to be moisturized. It's already moisturized. At the end of your protective styling cycle, you're going to see that your ends are 10 times healthier. Okay, first of all, they were left alone and they were moisturized. So once more, there is no need to unravel your protective style every single time you try to moisturize your hair. Okay. Okay, number 4, if you relax and color your hair on the same day, that is a recipe for disaster. Okay, let's not relax and color our hair on the same day. Those are two chemicals. First of all, let's try to stay away from chemicals. Okay, let's try to have a super duper healthy Shima hair growth journey here, away from chemicals. If you are using chemicals, stretch it as far as you can, at least up to 3 months. That's just my suggestion. Maybe for you it works only 2 months. You could stretch only 2 months because the matting may begin to occur, or you just could go only that long. At least you try to stretch it as long as you can. That's my suggestion. Just stretch it as long as you can, ladies. Number 5, if you continue to be a product junkie, you're going to continue to struggle with your hair growth and your hair health. Let's stop being product junkies. Let's stick to a brand that works, which takes me to number 7. Stick to a brand that works. Once you find the brand that works, stick to it. If the Shima hair brand is working for you, stick to it. Stop mixing products together, ladies. Okay? There's too many ingredients, and one of those ingredients is going to disagree with each other. Okay? And then you're going to wonder, oh, why didn't my hair grow? Why didn't my hair do this? Or is this product's fault, or is that product's fault? No, sometimes you got to look in the mirror. Number 8, let's make sure we cleanse our scalps properly. Okay, when our scalp is dirty, that creates the foundation for things like dandruff and even alopecia. If our scalp is clogged up with all this product buildup, it's a recipe for disaster as well. So you got my sulfate moisturizing Shima hair shampoo, and you have my sulfate moisturizing Shima hair conditioner. All right, let's use it. Okay, the shampoo, use the pads of your fingers. Make sure you work it deep into the scalp, and make sure you get that scalp super, super clean. Okay, once you put the conditioner on, leave it in your hair anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. Okay, use a plastic conditioning cap. Everything I showed you in the tutorial, go back to the tutorial. It's exactly like that. The more you do to make sure that the product penetrates into your hair, the better the results are gonna be, ladies. Okay, but make sure we keep our scalps clean as well as the hair. Okay, once we wash our hair, our goal is to leave our hair alone when we put it in the protective style, so we don't have to worry about washing it until the next time we have to do the new protective style. Okay, number 9, there's this myth that Caucasian hair grows faster than Afro-Asian hair. That is the biggest myth ever. Okay, human hair, as humans, our hair grows half an inch per month. The average, that is the average. As humans, period, our hair grows half an inch per month. Caucasian hair doesn't grow faster than black hair. Black hair doesn't grow faster than Caucasian hair. As human beings, our hair grows an average of half an inch per month. Your average could be 1/4 of an inch. Your average could be 1 inch per month. Okay, it is what you do to retain that hair growth that matters. Okay, the way you retain that hair growth is what's gonna make it look as if your hair is growing faster. Okay, and how do we retain hair growth? Through moisturizing our hair properly every day to every other day and putting our hair in the protected styles. Okay, that's how we're going to retain our hair growth. And of course, all the other techniques that I teach you about gentle handling and staying away from relaxers and chemicals and unnecessary heat on our hair. That's all of that's going to help us retain our hair growth as well. And finally, number 10, do what works best for you on your Shima hair growth journey. Take my tips, take my techniques, take my advice, and use it to design your own personalized hair growth journey. Okay, something that works best for you. Okay, you don't have to directly copy me. You don't have to directly copy your best friend or your sister. You have to do what works best for you and your hair and your lifestyle. And to keep it real, there's going to be a lot of trial and error. There's going to be a lot of mistakes. But once you find a routine that works best for you, once you find the right products that work best for you, stick to it. Don't give up, remain consistent. And you'll see, ladies, before you know it, you'll be a Shima girl all the way. Thank you, ladies, for taking your time to view this video. I hope you continue to learn on Shima Hair 21, and I'll see you ladies soon. God bless.